Hey everyone, it's Fiktxun Crypto back at it again with another video. Today we're going to have a shorter video as well. I'm going to be showing you how to delegate your Flair tokens and why you need to delegate Flair tokens, or why you should. You don't need to do anything. This is not financial advice. Also, we will be going over the Flair chart. I just looked at the Flair chart and it just dumped by 20%. So we want to see what's going on with that. Let's get straight into this video. First, if you haven't given us a follow on Twitter, give us a follow at Fiktxun Crypto. The links will be in the description below. We are currently doing a giveaway. We just dropped a video like minutes ago about Coinbase and Binance updates on the Flair distribution event. So if you tag 3 friends, like, retweet, you will be eligible to win 10 Flair tokens. This is a great video going over what you need to do and what you need to know before this Flair update. This is a very good video on what you need to know before the token distribution event. So if you haven't looked at this, go check it out on our YouTube. Now we have a tweet from Flair Network Turkey. I don't know how to pronounce that. I think it's Turkey though. Flair is coming very soon. The countdown is started. With less than 28 hours away, we are going to be witnessing something great to this crypto ecosystem, this crypto world. We are trying to connect everything. Flair Networks. Now I got a tweet from Jay. Shout out to Jay Hoddle. Info on the delegation to the Ftso for Flair Networks is right here. We liked his tweet. I'm also going to retweet this. Really great information. And this just leads you to this website right here, which is Flair Networks official website. Just shows you how to learn the networks you can build on here. They got grant programs, how to use their wallets, their portals, the governance, operate the nodes, and connect everything you need to know. Now, the delegation to the Ftso. Delegation is the temporary assignment of your Flair or Songbird tokens to a Ftso data provider. You can undelegate them at any time and you are not locked out of using them for other purposes. No tokens are transferred. So basically, when you delegate your tokens, you have to enter into a smart contract which wraps your token, and that gives it more interoperability. The purpose of delegating your tokens to Ftso providers is to provide more data, have more accurate price feeds, and also it's a chance for people in the community to receive rewards. Now, this is how you delegate your tokens. First, what you want to do to delegate your tokens is you want to wrap your native tokens. Like I said, it brings more interoperability to the native tokens. It wraps it at a one-to-one conversion to the native token. Remember to keep some tokens unwrapped to pay the network gas fees, which is very important. You wrap all your tokens, you won't be able to unwrap the tokens if you don't have gas fees. And it's very minute, the gas fee price. So don't worry about having 10 tokens to sit there and use for gas fees. You really only need about 1 or 2 Flair tokens, and it's not going to even use that much. Now you see the Ftso delegator account, then you have the native token, which wraps into the smart contract, wrapping the token. Second, you will delegate that smart contract token over to a Ftso data provider, and it sends price pair data to the Ftso Oracle. Now you want to claim your rewards from that delegator. It goes over here, boom, to the Oracle, receive the native token. Then you have the data providers, the data provider accounts, and this is how you claim your tokens. And usually on the BIFROST wallet, when you go to your data provider, when the epoch is over, they have an option where you can hit claim rewards. I think it's like the 3 dots on the right hand side of the BIFROST wallet. So it's a great time to start getting used to claiming your rewards and used to delegating your tokens. And just we're going to go over this because this is the actual guide. It says Next, you will select one or two data providers, the percentage of your total tokens that you want to delegate to them at flairmetrics.io. You can find a list of data providers and their vote power to help you make your selection. For the simplest way for delegating, go to flairmetrics.io, then click each data provider in their website on the right to see what apps they may offer and learn how to delegate manually. You can click on their manual delegation and claiming link, which is on this website. This is a really informative website. This is where you need to go to find a little bit more information in detail. Also, this article is about a 2 minute and 14-second read. What happens as a result of delegation? Data providers submit price information, such as the price token in USD. The Ftso system calculates the resulting price by averaging the submissions from all data providers weighted by their voting power, which your delegation influences. And this is such a powerful tool. You need a system like this in order to have a fair and a accurate price feeding system. This is really going to kind of eliminate arbitrage in some ways, and arbitrage is good and bad, but you want a stable token price where across the board, basically you want the price to be the same across the board, so some people aren't getting basically ripped off, or some people aren't gaming the systems. Your rewards will accumulate in the reward manager and become claimable for each finalized reward epochs. 7 days on the Songbird and 3.5 days on Flair. They expire after 90 days. For the simplest way to claim, go to flairmetrics.io, then click each data provider and their website on the right to see what apps they might offer and or learn how to claim manually. Switching over to this Flair chart, this is Flair versus Tether, and I'm using TradingView. We have just seen a massive 20% dump on the price for today. I don't know what's going on, but I wouldn't be too concerned about this. Let's take this out to a weekly view. So for the week, we are actually gaining steam. This wick right here is not anything to be um, worried about because it didn't close down here. If it closed down here, that would be very concerning because that would have broken our structure in this upward trend on the weekly. Now let's look at the daily. We are still moving up in a positive trajectory for the daily chart. And this pin bar that is forming right here is a very good sign of upwards price movement on this chart. Now, what I'm looking at is this 4 hour chart, and this is what I'm kind of going off by. And it's giving me the same data. What happened right here when we seen that 20% dump today or a couple hours ago is what it did was take out a liquidity zone, and it touched that liquidity zone to see if it wanted to come down there or not. And we see at this price at 37 cents, it was a liquidity zone, and we had a lot of buys at that because if we had a lot of sales, we would have continued to crash through that price and possibly came down to I wouldn't say 26, but we probably would have touched around 34 cents, 32 cents to be exact. Now we're seeing positive movement after that touch at 37 cents. It rebounded gracefully and really great up into our trending line, and it continues this upward movement. And we will go to a 1 hour chart just to show you all what I'm looking at. Beautiful signs. We are on a monthly resistance right here at 38 cent, which it rebounded. Don't worry about it going a little bit below. It happens. It kind of fakes people out to think, hey, are we crashing right now or not? We are gaining really well on the 1 hour chart. On this 1 hour chart, 4 hours ago we seen that dump, and it has risen up by almost 23% in 4 hours. So don't get worried. I know you've seen the 20% discount, but it just was a discount. Now we will go over a small price prediction. I know a lot of people don't like price predictions, but I do think they are relevant to today's time. and what's going on in this chart. So I'm going to pull out my Fibonacci from the last high, which was right over here. Don't worry about these points over there because this was so long ago in September. I like to go from the latest high into the bottom of that wick right there. And if we do see this, we see our 1618 is right above that monthly resistance and price point that we need to see, which is about 64 cents. The 218 is about 82 cents. And then we have the 3618 about $1, which is relatively close to that 95-cent price on the monthly resistance as well. So this is going to look like it's going to play out very, very smoothly. Now, you all let me know, are you excited for this distribution event? Where do you see the future price of this token going? But you let me know what you all think in the comments. It's Fiktxun Crypto. Peace.